Guys, welcome to Study Glam. Hope you all are doing good. So we will be studying today about the branches of psychology, because previously what we have done about the basics of psychology, that was structuralism and functionalism, the two perspective approaches of psychology, right? So without further ado, we will move to our studies. We will study from the branches, from knowing the names of the branches. So there are many branches of psychology, but we will know about some of them. So the first one I am starting with is clinical psychology. So we will go through the notes. Clinical psychology is the science that practices in order to understand, predict and relieve problems with adjustment, disability and discomfort. It promotes adaptation, adjustment and personal development. To make you understand well, we shall give you example, and the best example we can give is about kids. So nowadays kids face many problems with adjustments in the society, like maybe with his or her friends in the playgrounds, in school and so on. So how will they adopt certain adjustment facilities and characteristics in order to adjust with the adjacent surrounding and environment? That is the prospect of study of clinical psychology. These things is the basis of clinical psychology. Now, as we have discussed clinical psychology, we will move to another important branch of psychology, which is cognitive psychology. So what it is written in the notes, we will read it. Cognitive psychology investigates internal mental processes such as problem solving, memory, learning and language. It looks at how people think, perceive, communicate, remember and learn. It is closely related to neuroscience, philosophy and linguistics. So as we can see from the definition of the cognitive psychology branch, it is more of how you are remembering the things, how you are well learning the things, maybe the speed, the process. This is the basis of cognitive psychology. So we have discussed this in the first video of the psychology playlist as well. So I will give you the link, check that out as well. So as because the topic is here also, so I shall repeat the what cognition means again. So it is the mental processes that helps you gather experiences, senses and helps you to learn new things. So that is the meaning of cognition and cognition psychology. Of course, then you know that how does it work and what does it study. Moving on with the next topic, that is developmental psychology. This is also another important branch of psychology. So this is the scientific study of systematic psychological changes that a person experiences over his or her lifespan, often referred to as human development. So we can say that human is not ever a consistent creature. He or she, of course, we also, as we see ourselves, that we also changes over time. Like what we need to, or what we used to see with an perspective in the childhood, but we don't see that thing in the same manner now as we grow up. So that changes how we are developing certain characteristics and our mentality. So that is the basic of developmental psychology, and you are studying it through developmental psychology. We can say more about developmental psychology, that if we are doing a job without any experience, we will do that very rawly. But when we are doing that for second time, we will have the experience of first time, and then we will do that same work with a different manner and more experienced manner. So that is a development, and it is studied by developmental psychology. So we will move on. The next branch is health psychology. health psychology is called behavioral medicine or medical psychology as well. It observes how behavior, biology, and social context influence illness and health. So sometimes we think that your mental health and physical health is not connected, but it is wrong. Of course, if you are mentally affected or something is disturbing you mentally, then it will affect your physical health as well. For today's topic, this is the last thing, that is social psychology. I know this line that this is the last thing gives you a total relief. Yeah, so move on. Social psychology uses scientific methods to understand how social influences impact human behavior. It seeks to explain how feelings, behavior, and thoughts are influenced by actual, imagined, or implied presence of other people. So, social psychology studies all about society, all about us humans and social animals, that is, of course, humans. So it studies the behavior when you are present with other persons, other societal creatures. How are you reacting? How are you interacting? So, yeah. So it is also explained in the first video that how social psychology works, and so I had repeated the same thing. With that, guys, we come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Do like, share, and subscribe so that I can reach more of you. And yeah, stay tuned for more videos and do check other videos as well. So stay safe, don't break the rules of lockdown, and yeah, bye.